Hey y'all, I have some exciting news for you, but hold on, I've got to add this said person to the call real quick. All right, so we have had some really exciting stuff happen. Oh! What's up,
Here,
Andy? How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Here we are, right?
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So I was just gonna lay the groundwork, and it took me a while to jump onto a live before, and so I thought
Sure.
I had to have a couple of minutes for you to get on, and you're just like boom, right
I've
on.
literally been
Good to go.
staring at my phone, just waiting to hit that button. So
Well, it's a very exciting time. I'm not gonna steal your thunder. Do you want to talk about what's going on for you?
yeah, absolutely. It's been, I reached out to you a while ago, and we'll get into this story, I'm sure. But started selling real estate down at the beach on 38, about almost a year and a half ago now. And with Berkshire Hathaway, which is actually our connection where we had originally
Yep.
connected while you were with them. And around the same time, though, honestly, I just started exploring Real and honestly tuning in to all the different teachings and trainings that were going on. And I won't get into all those details yet, but just as an exciting announcement, I've officially joined Real. So that's the biggest announcement right there, right? We can get into the details later.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It's so exciting. When you reached out, I was just like, yes, this is going to be so great for you. And it's so fun. I don't mean for this to sound disrespectful at all,
Sure.
but we're both
Yeah.
Christians. And it's like, ooh, let me tell you about this. And I feel like with Real, I'm like, do you know about this? I got to tell you
Right.
about this too.
Yeah.
So it's just it's such a fulfilling, awesome brokerage to be a part of. And I'm just so thrilled that you took the leap to partner with Real. So I've got a couple of questions for you. Are you ready?
I'm
Okay,
ready.
cool.
Hit me with it.
All right. So when you were not really looking to change
Yeah.
brokerages, but maybe there was something in your mind that you were like, is there more there? What grabbed your attention that made you want to take more of a dive to learn more about Real Broker?
Well, so I know you probably share the same mentality, but a book that I read a couple times a year to kind of keep my heart and mind in the right place from a business standpoint is The Go Giver by Bob Berg. And the idea of becoming the person who is willing to give and trust that the results you're looking for are going to come as a natural byproduct of being that type of giver and that type of servant. And so when I first learned of Real, honestly, it was because of seeing a lot of people around the country, a lot of agents that I follow here on this platform that were making the jump to Real. And out of the great respect I had for them, initially it was kind of like, I wonder what is leading so many great agents to make that change. And I think it was as a result of that initial exploration that I found Sharon, and I found kind of his podcast and the 5 a.m. call and all those different things that he offers. And from the very outset, it's been go giver. That's the Real mentality and the culture and the collaboration that exists there has been one of giving. And the thing that was, so I've been listening and taking notes and learning from Sharon for almost a year now. And the thing that was kind of the tipping point for me was when he did the buyer mastery a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And gave 4 hours of his time to any and everyone, regardless of your brokerage, regardless of the brand, for you to be there and learn from them. And then the other element, the second layer that was like, okay, this is it. I've got to find out. I never once heard a pitch during that entire 4 hours of, hey, you should join Real. And it's just that law of attraction. Like, we're going to just put value out and try and help people's lives become better, just even from a business standpoint to just their personal lives. We want to try and improve their lives. And if we do that well enough, there'll be people that are drawn to us and ask those questions. And so it was literally that afternoon that I reached out to you with that text and said, hey, because I had seen you make the move last fall. And you were the biggest one to me that was like the big eyebrow raiser. I'm like, okay, there's something here, because I have so much trust and respect for you
Thank you.
and know your heart in so many ways that I'm like, okay, if I can trust anybody to shoot me straight on this thing, it's Heidi. And so when I reached out to you and you're like, yes, let's talk tomorrow morning. And then that was kind of the tipping
Yeah.
point for me, for sure.
Yeah. It what you're saying is exactly what drew me to it. Like the people
Yeah.
that I respected so much in the industry were trusting this brokerage, and I was like, well, tell
Yeah.
me more. Tell me more. But as you dove in and you got to learn more about what
Yeah.
Real offers, what were you the most surprised about?
So to me, obviously the training and things that Sharon does are great, but I'm blown away by the technology that they're building, the branding that they're helping you with, the marketing that they're helping you with, and really an all encompassing business model and improvement to see your business go to the next level. And so that was really the biggest part for me. That is, whenever I first dug into this, it was like, hey, this is a tech company that sells real estate. Like it's amazing to me what they're creating and what they're providing for the agents within the company.
Yeah. And for us agents, we have to have technology now,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
before I was outsourcing it all because that's just what I
Yeah.
did. And now that it's all like integrated and easy and a part of just being at the brokerage, it's like, wow, this is
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm literally like 2 days in. And so I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. It's like, okay, which thing do I want to open next? It's kind of the orientation checklist and the onboarding part. It's like, man, I just want to get through this stuff because I know there's so much to be taken advantage of.
absolutely been there. I totally get it. And I think I'm still there. Like there's just so much that's offered that I'm like, when will I get to all of it? Which
Yeah.
is a great problem to
Yeah.
have. Now I know that you've got the onboarding to do, just getting everything set up, but what are you the most excited to jump in and learn about with Real?
Well, so a lot of it springboards from the training that was done recently with Sharon about the buyer process and the listing process and the tools and resources they've created around those two most important appointments for us. When we're meeting with clients and we're talking about their goals and their dreams, being able to communicate clearly with them and lay a groundwork and a plan, because that's really our desire. Is we want to guide people through a process of helping them achieve their goals and their dreams. And selling real estate, I've sold real estate in Nashville. I still sell real estate in Nashville, but when you're selling beach properties, you're communicating and building around dreams that people have sometimes had for decades. And so seeing those dreams become a reality and being able to lay out a solid groundwork and a path forward to help them be successful, those are the kind of tools that I'm really excited to put into place.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. And I'm really excited through the whole process as you dig in and you find more things. You're like, Heidi, you didn't even tell me about how cool this is. Like when I joined, I was like, wait, you can do this? This is,
Yeah.
why is this so wonderful and easy? So
Right.
I'm really excited for this
Well,
conversation.
I love that workplace is like its own real Facebook community. Like, you're able to communicate with agents all over the country within the network to ask questions. And, it's an incredible referral opportunity, a learning opportunity, and just a great place to grow.
Absolutely. And sometimes I see things in there I wasn't even looking for. Like, hey, this is my real estate sign and this is what I did with it. And I'm like, wow, that's really cool. So it is like a think tank that's
Absolutely.
set up just for
Yeah.
Real. So awesome. Andy, do you have anything else you want to say before you jump off the call?
Well, I just want to, Heidi, thank you. The approach that you have taken, we've been close for a long time. And, when you made the change, there was never a call and hey, you should do this. It was just like, hey, trust the process, do what I need to do. And success is going to draw attention. And you're incredibly successful. I have so much admiration and respect for you. And I'm so excited to learn from you throughout this onboarding process and get this thing rolling and see because down here at the beach, we're headed straight into the high season. And so it's going to be an exciting few months ahead as we get into this thing. So I just want to thank you so much.
Well, Andy, thank you for trusting me and Real Broker, and we're not going to let you down. I can't wait to see you absolutely soar. So
Love it.
thank you so much. And I'll talk to you real soon, buddy.
Take
Okay.
care. All right.
Bye.
Bye.